Hello, I'm Amber Beckham, CEO and founder of Buster's Buddies, a comprehensive senior pet care management company. Having recently graduated with a master's in aging services management from the University of Southern California's Davis School of Gerontology, I know a bit about seniors, but my expertise in pet loving comes from experience. I know how much love and joy owning a pet brings to me, and I founded Buster's Buddies to ensure that our senior population can also benefit from the joys of pet ownership. Buster's Buddies provides a service to the senior pet owner as well as to your senior living community. We ensure that your residents stay safe and their pet is well cared for. It can be difficult for many seniors to keep up with the care and maintenance that pet ownership entails. Walking and exercising pets can be a struggle for those who have less mobility. The simple act of bending over to pick up a dog's waist could impose a fall risk to a senior with less than perfect balance. Simply shopping for dog food and lugging a 40-pound bag of kibbles and bits home from the store can be a struggle for a senior. These obstacles should not keep seniors away from enjoying pet ownership, especially when we know how owning a pet can be such a benefit to older individuals. In an article written by Lynette A. Hart in the Waltham Book of Human and Animal Interactions, Hart suggests that in older individuals, a companion animal contributes to enhanced socialization and identity, stress reduction, and motivation. An example of this could be when a senior loses a spouse. Hart, in her study, goes on to suggest that individuals endure profound, ongoing stress when they lose a spouse, particularly if the spouse was virtually their sole confidant. And such a loss is increasingly likely to occur as people grow older. With the combined stress of losing a spouse and the subsequent social isolation, a person could be vulnerable to depression. In such a circumstance, pet owners reported significantly less depression than non-owners. Among pet owners who had lost a spouse and had few confidants, those who had a strong relationship with their pet experienced less depression than those whose relationship was less strong. A study was done by J.M. Segal on stressful life events and the use of physician services among the elderly, which was published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. The study showed that compared with non-owners, pet owners made fewer medical visits over the course of a year. A more pronounced effect was found in stressful life events that occurred over the 6 months before the study was done were considered. Also, non-owners experiencing stressful life events increased their medical contacts, whereas dog owners with similar stressful events did not show an increase. Dog owners reported spending 1.5 hours per day talking to their dogs, and they felt more secure than non-owners. Owners believed that they spent more time with their dogs than did other pet owners, that they felt closer to their pets than other owners, and that there were more positive than negative effects of having pets. Segal concluded that dog ownership influences coping ability for dealing with losses. Also, according to a study done by professors at the University of Kentucky College of Medicine, an association of pet ownership and depression among the bereaved, it shows that signs of depression among pet owners were almost 50% less than non-dog owners. According to Ed Kane, PhD, in his article Pets Are Just Plain Healthy, seniors with dogs go to the doctor less, and dogs are preventative and therapeutic against everyday stresses. Pet owners have lower triglyceride and cholesterol levels. Pet owners have fewer minor health problems, lower medical costs, and better psychological well-being, as well as higher one-year survival rates following coronary heart disease. Pets also satisfy the need for touch and to be touched, and give non-judgmental warmth and affection. I could go on and on about the benefits of pet ownership, but the question you may have is, how do I enable my residents to reap these benefits? This is where Buster's Buddies comes in. Yes, we know there are many dog walking services out there. There are also plenty of options for groomers, mobile vets, dog sitters, boarding facilities. How are we different, you may ask? Here's how it works. We not only provide an array of pet services, we manage their care. The process begins with a simple pet assessment, where we will meet with the pet owner and the pet to go over their needs. From there, we can make a pet care plan. The pet care plan works on a point system. These points correlate with one easy monthly payment, which can either be billed directly to the resident or to your community. Some examples of services on the pet's care plan could be feeding, walking, toileting, playtime, kitty litter changing, administering medications to the pet, shopping for the pet food or other supplies, grooming, bathing, transportation to, coordination of veterinary services. Say the senior goes on a vacation or, knock on wood, to the hospital or to a rehab facility for a period of time. Don't worry. Buster's Buddies keeps pet sitters on call, so you won't have to worry about who takes care of the pet while they're away. Buster's Buddies takes the worry away from your nursing staff and caregivers. You may also have caregivers in your communities providing pet walking services and feeding services to your residents' animals. This takes up valuable time the caregiver could be using to take care of your resident. Let them do what they're trained to do, and we'll take care of the pet. Connecting your residents with Buster's Buddies could also reduce wear and tear on the physical plant of your community, ensuring that pets potty outside instead of on your carpets, saving you thousands on cleaning and in repair, as well as keeping that embarrassing odor and the mess that it leaves out of your building. It's a win-win situation for everybody. The resident is safe, they get to keep their companion, and your care staff is freed up to care for your residents, and your building stays clean. To find out how Buster's Buddies comprehensive care management services can more specifically help you and your residents, or to schedule a complimentary pet assessment for any of your community's pet owners, call 1-800-4BUSTERS today. That's 1-800-4BUSTERS, so we can become their pet's second best friend.